Well, look what the cat dragged in. Is this a John guy? What? No way. What's up, friends? How's it going? Another Canadian weird stream is about to commence. And apparently I'm dying. No, what's up, what's up, what's up? Is that a Kale? What? First and early. Nice. Let me pull up my counter. Hopefully I have it saved. Yes, I do. I couldn't stream yesterday, to be honest. I didn't even get back till around like 7, but I ended up doing 122 encounters. So not bad just for chilling. But you know what's very weird, and I have a weird suspicion that my OBS is being weird. Let me check. Alright, there we go. I'm refreshed. We're doing Charmander today, like usual. But I think what I want to do Saturday night is this Saturday I'm going to plan a shiny challenge in Pokemon Legends ZA. That's going to be our break. That's going to be our break from the game. Because right now I'm sitting at 2,242 encounters. Could this go over odds, even into like the 20,000 range? Yes, it definitely could. But I feel like between burnout and hopefully not burnout, I don't want to burn you guys out of the game. So I want to be able to just not get bored of FireRed. Because this playthrough, depending on the play style that we play, we could maybe get burnt out, you know? Like, everybody and their sister, their brother, their nephew, their uncle, their pet, they're playing FireRed and LeafGreen and doing the shiny starters. I want to show you guys shinies. I'm just going to spam hearts with the reacting until someone else talks. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You're just, like, really early. That's really cool, man. Sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes it's really hit or miss. But if we were to get a yellow Charmander, oh my god. Oh my god. I've seen so many other people get the yellow. Yo, Joe bro, what's going on, buddy? How's it going, man? Yeah, we have 21 people hanging out with us right now. But has anybody got the yellow Charmander? I noticed too, even if you don't pay attention and you miss the yellow, apparently in the top right corner, there is a star that will pop up. I almost thought it was red, but that's how much I was paying attention to the video I watched. Apparently it's a yellow star, so if you don't miss the yellow Pokemon, you'll see the yellow star, and that indicates shiny. But I didn't know that. I had no clue. I had no clue. But I've been watching videos to hype myself up. Every time I see somebody... Oh, man. It's really cool. Every time I see a reaction video online, I get so happy for the person. 1 in 8,192. Like, if we got a Pokemon in, let's just say, ZA, I don't know if I'd be, like, overly hyped. If I got a shiny Regirock, I'd break my... building, you know? I'd break my building. And give me 2 seconds. Just give me 2 seconds here. I gotta refresh up from here. And we're back. And we're back. Woo! Alright. Alright. Is that like a McConaughey thing? Alright. If you're on the Discord and you have got the FireRed or LeafGreen starter, please let us know. Shiny! Mega Electros. You like Electros? I wonder what gave that away. I actually like the Mega Electros. I think Mega Electros is really cool. I even like the Dragalge. I think it's a plant bud, but now I have to add Bulbasaur in a soup with a dumpling on its back to my drawing list. I'd actually like to see that. That's interesting. Yeah, that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. But yeah, thank you for saying everyone like. It's okay. I just want you guys to chill. Likes come second. It's okay. I'm just excited that we have 2 hours to grind these encounters again. So my prediction, what's the average for an hour? What was it, like between 100 to 150? Because I am doing 2 consoles, and then everybody always says it. I have 2 switches before I'll just jump in front of the bridge here. Or jump in front of the car? Why would I say bridge? I'll jump in front of the car on this one. I have a Nintendo Switch 2, which is this copy, which would be my top copy. And I have a Nintendo Switch 1, which is the LeafGreen copy, and that controls this game. I get that question all the time. How am I doing 2 at the same time? Stonks? What's a stonk? Are you saying I stink? Because I just showered, guy. How do you smell me already? Also, by the way, when you soft resetting, when it shows up, the flashbacks, you can just click B and it'll skip? What? What? No way. Okay, you know that channel on Instagram? That it's the what? No way guy? I feel like he needs to cover that. What? Respect to Happy for investing. Happy likes to invest in the John guy. I can't believe I didn't know that. Have I been just pressing A this whole time like an idiot? Oh my god, that saves so much time. You don't have to go through like the 3 playthroughs. You are now my new favorite person. Thank you. You're now my new favorite person. What's the best shiny you hunted and found? Well, okay, so that's a hard question because there's a lot of hunts that I feel like are so cool. But I would say the best hunt I've ever done was actually in one of the games I favorite the least, and that's Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl series. I caught Arceus. I got it under 1,000 encounters. It's a 1 in 4,096 hunt. And I got the god of Pokemon. Like, to me, you can't do better than that. I haven't hunted full odds. So I would say that if I get a shiny through FireRed and LeafGreen, I would say this is probably going to be my coveted hunt. I think that I would say is the best. Oh, where are my emotes? You've said that like 1,400 times, and I keep forgetting. If only this guy had my Snapchat and would remind me because of my old man syndrome. If you get the yellow Charmander before I get my colored pencils Friday, I will let you pick what I draw on the weekend. That is a deal. That is a deal. But yeah, I'm going to go just say Arceus for now, because Mewtwo still is one of my favorite hunts ever. I'm obsessed with Mewtwo. Everybody knows it. I say Mewtwo, Mewtwo, Mewtwo 100 times every stream, because he's just a legend. Get it? And I would say egg-wise, Fion, Fion. I think that was a very cool hunt. I'm really sad Pokepark Kanto will never be in the US. We'll never say never. I heard that, is it Universal Studios or Disneyland were inheriting a certain section of one of the big theme parks? I think. I could be wrong. I don't really know, but it sounds like I was listening to a podcast. I forget which one it was, and somebody said that somebody lost the rights to a big theme park, and I think it's California or a Florida one, and that Pokemon was gonna take it over. I could be wrong. Otherwise, I'm just going to spend all weekend drawing sad Charmanders. Or you should be drawing shiny Charmanders, so then everybody in the chat right now who's going for this gets luck. I want a shiny Ray... I'm going to say it like I normally would, even though I know it's the wrong pronunciation. But shiny Rayquaza. Is it Rayquaza? It's here and there. Tomato, tomato. Who knows? But I actually got really lucky. I got the shiny Rayquaza through the mystery gift that was in Scarlet and Violet. Did we hunt it in Crown Tundra? It sounds familiar. I think we did. And then I also got a Schlundo, Shiny Lucky Hundo, from one of my friends here locally in a Pokemon Go Lucky Trade. I love me a Rayquaza. What's your favorite black shinies for anybody listening in the chat? What's your favorite black shinies? Because I don't, like, the only wow. The only Pokemon that I can make like a top 3 out of right away are Rayquaza, Greninja, and Haxorus. But I would put Rayquaza on that list big time. Did you just call me a nerd, you nerd? What's up, Icy? Yo mama to mama? Well, that's just rough, guy. That's just rough. Crying over a tombstone that says RIP Yonifer? Oh, we're already calling me Yonifer and I haven't even yawned. That's like calling me Jenna or Jen for nothing. Because I haven't acted like a Jen or a Jenna. No, I say it how you said it first, Rayquaza. Like, sure, there's going to be people who care a lot more than maybe some of us here that are, like, cringing right now. But it's like, I say Stonejourner, but apparently it's called Stonejarner. No. No. I will say it, like, the thing I like about Pokemon is, sure, if you want to be very, very strict about things, say it however you want. But the great thing about Pokemon, interpret how you want. So if you say Charmander, I don't care. I think it'd be funny. Rayquaza, doesn't matter. I'm on the same hunt, bro. Good luck to you, my friend. Alex, good luck. I know it's going to be the quickest of hunts for us. Because technically a quick hunt is still 8,192 odds. Right? Kind of. Well, let's not say quick. Let's say we get it quick, and get it within a couple thousand. I don't want to jinx us into thinking it's going to be like a normal hunt. Finally finishing Galar Pokédex because you've been lazy. Well, the best thing about what they did with Pokemon Home is that by completing Pokédexes, you get shiny mythicals from it. If they do shiny Mew as a Pokemon Home mythical that you get, help my god. Help my shiny Chansey god. Not Arceus, shiny Chansey. I will skip if we don't get it by the time it's announced. If it's announced, I will skip this shiny run and I will catch them all. I will catch them all because I want a shiny Mew. What's up, River? Not Stripe. I legit heard a grown man pronounce Papyrus as Paperus last week. You're good. My pronunciation's probably one of the worst of them all. So take it what you want with this channel. If I'm too cringe for you, then swipe away or back out. I get it. I get it. Papyrus? Papyrus? Is that like that Pokérus, or am I thinking of something different? Wish you could turn off the previously animation when starting up. Oh, tell me about it. The animation is so annoying, but what I found out is if you just press B it skips all of the previous runs or saves that you had. So you just have to do it once. I wish I knew about that. How many streams are we in? Like 7, maybe 6? Like, jeez. I wish there was some sort of antenna thing that I know some people can do for like emulators and stuff, where like you can connect. I don't even know if you could do it with a Joy-Con, but you can connect multiple games as like a controller and use it as one. If you time it right, it would all go great. But I don't think, other than a reset hunt, like if we do hunts in the wild, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Still haven't gotten that shiny Latios? Well, you know what you should do? You should just go get it. Says it, you know, easier said than done. You heathens? Exactly. I'm definitely a heathen. I'm definitely a heathen. Squirtle Squad for life. What's up, Orange? Charmander is a basic pick. It's a basic pick, but as a non-biased person who is super biased, because this is the game I grew up with, because I'm that old, duh, Charmander's my guy. Before even Charizard was like super popular, remember, it became popular after a long time. I love Blastoise. I love me some Squirtle, don't get me wrong. Charmander is a dope shiny. Charmeleon is a dope shiny. Charizard is a super dope shiny. Would I rather waste the time on Squirtle, Wartortle? Maybe. Some people like it. I just like Charmander. Yeah. But if Squirtle, somehow miraculously you could give like glasses to be like a part of the Squirtle Squad, then yes. I would be down. What game is your forever save in? What do you mean forever save? I just pulled probably the most basic move. I don't even... What's a forever save? Imagine if Charmander was a different color, though. What would you choose as a different color for Charmander? Happy Ambi would say pink or purple. Because, I don't know, I'm just putting words in his mouth. My Wartortle in Go has a birthday party hat. Yeah, I grew a little bit into costumes after they were first announced in Pokemon Go. Originally, I hated Pokemon costumes. I'm like, why are they coming out with this crap? Like, it's no fun. But then as Pokemon Go kind of got life, and, you know, here and there, they add some good costumes. I've been collecting. I'm a shiny collector for costumes as well in Pokemon Go. Blue? But Charmander, to me, wouldn't be a cool blue. I don't think so. What, like, maybe it would be like a cool dark purple, because in Heart Gold and Soul Silver... No. In Gold and Silver, the original ones, wasn't Charizard purple too? Not black? I think? Correct me if I'm wrong. A forever save is a save when you put all your good Pokemon on that one game. Oh, okay, so I am what I assume a lot of you through different games call a whale. I have Pokemon at home, and I would rather just have 200 boxes of space, pay the whatever couple dollars it is a month, and put my whole shiny living dex in that. So let's just say miraculously I want to egg hatch some Pokemon. I have all the boxes to fill if I really wanted to. I don't have a forever save, but maybe one day when Pokemon Home is kind of finito, gone, dusted, whatever, I don't know. I feel like a new Switch game would probably be the best. But BDSP also has the national dex. So keep that in mind. That has a national dex. You might not be able to transfer everything you got into that. Did you see my shiny Pikachu? My one shiny, and it's the sailor hat Pikachu. I never. Oh, yeah. That's sick. I do have that one. I think that was a Worlds Pikachu, right? And by the way, I am keeping track of my hunts for anybody that's curious. I'm just doing it on my phone. We're at 2,304. 2,304. I'll show you guys periodically. Like a dark, maybe navy? Yeah. I imagine it pink. Just so atrocious. A pink Charmander? Maybe. Maybe. Charmander should be a black shiny. Would that be good, though? I don't know if that would be... I don't know. Like, I could see light blue. Or, sorry, light blue. Like a navy blue. Like a light blue wouldn't work. I'm trying to think of other colors. Like a white shiny? No, that would just look like a ghost. Like maybe gray? Maybe gray? I don't know. But I'll say this. Any shiny that we get in FireRed and LeafGreen will be staying in this game. I will never, 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 never transfer it to Pokemon Home. I just like the sprites. I like the version of the sprites. I think it looks amazing in this game. And from what I've been told, you cannot transfer from Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen to Pokemon Home and back. So it's better to just keep your hard-earned hunts and, like, I don't know, like one game here. You can trade between your consoles, so I can trade myself and not worry about it. Hey, it's this guy. Is that an LNM person? What? No way. Unicorn colors like the evil Gen Ponyta? Yeah. I mean, imagine it's like flame turned blue and the shiny was still yellow. That'd be kind of cool. If you don't get the shiny by Friday, I will draw alt shiny colored Charmanders all weekend. How's that? I mean, it sounds like I win regardless, because I'm going to see some cool art. There's no negative for me. There's no negative for me. Is there anybody in the chat that's kind of just like watching, or even, you can nod. There's a joke. You can nod. If you're just doing this in the background, just like lazy, just going like this, just listening to a streamer, because it's helping you kill the time. That's what I do. I either turn on Amazon Prime. I'm like binging Arrow again, and or I just watch a lot of Pokemon Go videos while I'm passing the time. And then here and there, like yesterday, I don't know, I was super tired with work, so I kind of was just chilling, laying back. And then I just watch. I want to say I've seen almost all of the videos for like FireRed and LeafGreen starters that people have recently uploaded. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. Sola, yours took 9K. Damn. I'll be honest. I'm sorry for your loss, and I'll just say this. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person. Damn. Yeah, there's... for some reason, I have like this weird energy where if I see the shiny... Believe me, this is all lies. I have no proof. It doesn't work. As long as you see the shiny, it'll keep coming. It'll keep coming. I literally am lying to you. It doesn't work. I've tried it so many times, but sometimes it does work, and I'm like, yes, it works. So, well, I've seen a lot of reactions where people are like literally screaming into the microphone. There's this one video. If I can find it, if anybody's on the Discord, our Discord community, I'll share it there. It's so funny. He literally just screams like the highest pitched scream, but only does it for 1 second and then cuts the video off. So funny. But I don't think you'll be getting that from me. I don't think you'll be getting that from me. I feel so old because I feel like no one knows the Toxic Avenger. What's a Toxic Avenger? I kept telling myself my odds are 100% if I don't stop. Yeah, exactly. The problem is that let's just say you play like I'm doing today for like 2 hours. I have a hard time when I'm done stream, unless like some nights like this, I go to bed right after because I work 4 a.m. and I stop streaming at 9:30 p.m. I want to keep going. So like sometimes when I'm done stream on a weekend and you know, like maybe I have to go out within an hour, I'll still play myself. Like YOLO. YOLO. It's an old cartoon? Huh. I'm from a generation that believed hardcore hitting increased catch chances with Pokeball, so I tap my screen and go. I've got something really funny to talk about, but it's a two-parter. So the one thing that you suggested was, I remember in Gen 1 to Gen 3, again, no proof, this was just word of mouth, social media didn't exist. If you wanted to critical chance your capture, you had to, while the ball was thrown, and the second it hit the Pokemon, I think it was, you had to press B or A, or A and B at the same time, and that caught on with everybody I knew. That caught on with everybody I knew. So, did it work? No, it was probably BS, right? But it didn't work. It didn't work. But we had hope. So sometimes it did work. I'm like, no way. Did I really just catch this thing? Because like I'd be in Victory Road, and obviously the catch rate there for everything is really bad. I'm a kid. I didn't really know how to play the game, like with type effectiveness. I only knew like some weaknesses. But basically I had like all fire Pokemon on my team thinking they were the best. But goes to show that a little bit of ritual, no matter what it is, it doesn't hurt at the end of the day. It just adds to your experience. You're 38, you're 42, just Googled it for sure. I'm only 33. No, I'm 32. I'm 33 this year. Maybe I am slowly getting like that old man dementia. Jeez. Bro looks like he only knows how to cook spaghetti. Maybe that's how I look. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. Said hi. What's up, Raymond? What's going on, man? To be honest, I crushed a good meal prep day today. I got, oh, and by the way, part 2 is coming. I had something else to talk about. I got rice. I got my extra ground beef, and I got like 10 containers for the next like 3-4 days. Oh man, can't wait. I can't wait. John's trying to get healthy again, let's just say that. John, man, I'm going to tackle the rock soon. I'd wish you good luck, but apparently they don't exist. Only for me, I guess. Only for me. You guys are firing off at the chats there. It's pretty sick. You weren't here yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to say happy March 10th? Is that like a specific day? All I know is that you get a shiny once, you don't accept it like at all. I'll tell you this. I had a blue version, had 150 in Dex, used Game Shark to get Mew, and it erased my game. 150, oh, 151 hours gone. I remember having a Game Shark back in the day. But I didn't do it to catch Pokemon. I only did it for rare candies and money. Mario is March 10th. Oh. You think I would have caught on to that? Sorry. My bad. But the story is, while I was looking up FireRed and LeafGreen shiny starter, just like reactions and all that stuff to make me feel better, apparently there is a way to do shiny manipulation in this game. Apparently you gotta, I don't know how to do it. I browsed the video, but you can lock, I don't even know how to do it. There's certain buttons that you have to press there was like 6 beeps. It was like beep, 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 beep. He reset it. And then he did a couple other weird little thingies, like time-wise. And he had 30 seconds to do it. But apparently, if you repeat that process for like 30 seconds or whatever method he did, you have a higher chance of getting a shiny. But it's not guaranteed. It still took him, 5 days to do it? So, is it really all that bad to try to manipulate in this game? It's not worth it to me. I thought I was the only one who looked up others' reactions to make me feel better. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. The only thing I won't do is watch my own reaction videos. I could literally montage watch my own videos, but that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, so that's why I watch others. I'm missing messages. I'm sorry. You guys are, like, literally firing off today. I'm on 2 switches. So, Switch 2 covers FireRed, and I've got my Switch 1, and it covers LeafGreen. It will get harder. It will get harder the more we go into this shiny-only run, because eventually we're going to have to hunt in the wild, and I'm going to need 2 Joy-Cons. So basically, I've got those, the YouTube default, or YouTube. I got the Switch default controller where you just plug your Joy-Cons in. I'm going to have to figure out a way to do 2 hunts at the same time. That's going to be hard. That's going to be hard. Is that a Travis? What? Hey, I'm here to let you know you called it a hello lizard on Discord. Go read it. I'm all over the place today. Oh, man. I called it a hello lizard? Okay, I meant to say yellow lizard, but oops. That is RNG manipulation, and it's based off of your trainer ID. You use the same thing for Cute Charm glitch in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. What's a Cute Charm? I feel like I know it. I'm asking for my friends here. Definitely not me. You've done it before? Yennefer looking at the cam like he's in an episode of The Office. Well, no, like this is my line of sight right here. That's my like big monitor, and then right here, that is my Switch 2. And then for anybody that is watching, I'm just keeping track on my phone. We're at 2,340 encounters. Q-Charm is an ability. That sounds lame. That's not your apartment. You live under a rock. I just rent this out for streams. That's it. Yeah. Dwight Schrute with a hat. That's a compliment, sir. Dwight Schrute is a king. No, but if we get this yellow Charmander, we're moving on to Route 1. But what would... So, and again, people that are listening, not, typing, you don't have the chat, say it out loud. I'll for sure hear you because I'm psychic. But what would you rather see on the channel, or what would you rather watch? Would you rather come up with a dream team together and only shiny hunt that's on your dream team? But keep in mind, whatever's on your dream team, even if it's just one Pokemon at the start, it's a shiny only run no matter what. So it's going to be really hard to do. You might have to overlevel some Pokemon, but you can only use shinies. So keep that in mind. You would have to plan through like routes, what you're going to accumulate over the run. Or do we just do the shiny only playthrough and keep it like that? That simple. Hit Charmander in 300 resets for 2 hours. We got Professor Oak in the chat. Jeez. Damn. Congrats. That's so hype. We have a friend in the Discord who comes to stream. 3 encounters. 3 encounters. How crazy is that? You'd love to see a Let's Play? Is there anybody else that would like to see a Let's Play? Because I kind of like that ability. What I want to do, if because we've talked about it. What I want to do is I can make a separate profile for one of the Switches, and I could turn that into just a Let's Play where we can do it episodically. And the cool thing is that you could treat it like a podcast. You don't even necessarily have to watch. I could even upload it to Spotify as an audio file, so you could just listen in as if it's kind of like listening to an audiobook or a radio. Make a poll, Yennefer? I don't know how to use old man technology or young people. How long have I been at this? I don't know. Hold on. Let me answer the question, and then I'll do a poll. All right. Let's see. Let's make a poll. Engage with my audience. Start a poll. How should we play this game? Shiny Dream Team Adventure? Now I'm scared of the results, to be honest. Or Shiny Route Challenge. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot to add the question mark. Start poll. Alright, everybody. Go nuts. Go nuts. Alright. What's winning right now? 50% Shiny Dream Team Adventure. Oh, 67%. 60%. Uh-oh. Look what you guys have started. Now I'm just going to be so distracted by the poll. And thank you for the new subscribers. We've gotten 4 new subscribers, which puts us to 4,800. We have broken the 4,800. On our way to 4,900. That is so, so sick. Thank you. He runs a Mac? Maybe. Ew, Apple keyboard? Yes, I run a Mac. There goes everybody in the chat, probably. Yeah. Oh, man. I just caught Groudon and Emerald. Full health and a normal Pokeball. You want it? Yeah, that's sick. I never damage Pokemon. I never do it. How many people who've been here for years have ever seen me intentionally damage a Pokemon? Because I'm always afraid of the effect where miraculously, how do I say it? False swipe all the way down, and then it hurts itself in confusion or something when it runs out of moves. Like, oh, I can't ever do that again. I've murdered Pokemon doing that way. It sucks. Terrible choice on computer. Well, to be fair, this computer is like what? I don't even know how old it is. How do I find that out? About this Mac. Okay, this Mac is a Retina 5K. Oh, hot damn. I don't even know. I don't even know. Can you tell? Am I gonna get a brighter screen here now? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I think my computer was about to blow up there for a second. We're gonna stop with the add-ons. Yennefer taking all of that Pokemon PP? What? Who do you think you are? I want myself a yellow lizard. Frame drop? Nah, we're good. When I when I was opening up the info page for the about section of the Mac, that's when we were about to blow up the stream. What's that? Your IP address? Yeah, could be. You're gonna have to use a super intense magnification to lock it in from one of these angles off the windows to get it. Stone will give you a yellow lizard if you ask him nice, I bet. You mean the non-shiny Regirock that took me, and still I haven't gotten it, but it's 4 times over odds? That rock and me have the worst relationship ever. That is my hardest hunt. And it's not even that hard. It's not even that hard. But also, thank you for all the views. Whatever algorithm we hit today, you guys killed it. We are at... Uh-oh. Oh, you know what's funny? I think my... Oh, no! I think this is dead. I think my mouse is dead. So I'm gonna have to stream forever. I was gonna turn off one of these windows, but now I gotta stream for you guys forever. I need my own IT person here to charge things while I'm streaming. You getting in the next 10 tries? Calling it? Okay, you've called it. Let's make it happen, bro. Let's make it happen. Yeah, 700 views. Thank you guys for hanging out and liking the stream and all that. That's really awesome. 700 in less than an hour. Hell yeah, brothers and sisters. That's sick. All right. Nothing there. I gotta add to the counter. Where is it? We are at 2,358. And we're about to add 2 more. I was very close to sending you a shiny one for Dex completion. No. I will never accept shinies that have other people's name on it that go into my Pokemon home. Doesn't matter how special you are. I refuse. 2,360. There you go. I think... What is the average for... what do you want to call it? Resets an hour. Is it like over 150 or 100? When we're into hour 2 of the stream, because we're not even in past hour 1, I'll start keeping track. You blasphemed and played Palmon? You blasphemed and played Palmon Survival, and it damn near killed my battery? I've never played Palmon, but I'm also, I don't know if you guys are getting it through the same YouTube algorithm or whatever, because we all like Pokemon, and you're here because of that, probably. There's this new, I forget what it's called. There's this new spin-off of Pal World, and what other game is it? But it literally looks like Pokemon's. Like there's a different version Charizard and a Meganium. Pikmon or something like that? Is it Pikmon? I feel like that might be it. That could be it. What you wouldn't want to see what you still don't have? I'd just be jealous. I would just be jealous. It could be that. It could be Pikmon. If you look that up, that itself, if you really look at it, that intellectual property is gonna get taken. For sure. There's gonna be a lawsuit there. It's called Pikmon. Yeah. That is literally a ripoff. And I think James sent it. Maybe not James, but somebody in the Discord sent it. Pal World did a DLC. And again, there's some intellectual property that they're basically ripping off Scarlet and Violet design-wise for some of their screens and frames. Isn't that weird? Like, nothing. It's like a ripoff of all Nintendo and other games, pretty much. I've never really given them time. I tried Temtem once. I really like the high frame rate of that game. But then I heard like shinies, which are called, I think, is it lumens in that game? Maybe? Like lumens were like 1 in a billion odds. I heard it was like an okay game and all that, but I never really got into it. but I played it on PlayStation and it ran really good. But I think, didn't Pokemon also file like claims for this specific genre of game too? I feel like. Do you like rogue-like games? What would that be? What's a rogue-like game? Right now we're a shiny Dream Team Adventure 50-50 split. That's crazy. Because if we do a Dream Team, then we gotta come up with a Dream Team. So that's nuts. That's crazy. And you want to know another crazy thing? We spiked at 60 viewers on the stream today. So thank you for hanging out. I don't know what rogue-like games are, though. Huh. Interesting. I definitely want an explanation on that one. Oh, but you know what? I got a call. Damn. And I can't do anything because my computer is... the mouse is dead. Well, hot damn. Well, hot damn. Whatever. It's fine. Wait, Hades, Sworn, Nobody Saves the World, Entropy Effect, etc. Yeah, no, I didn't know about some games like that. No. Tyler, they're like dungeon crawlers that are randomly generated sometimes. Does that... Again, this sounds very silly because I don't know what kind of game that is. Are those like the Pokemon dungeon games? Like specifically that kind of genre of game? Or are you talking like, I don't know, like Diablo? Something like that? Is it crazy, apparently, is the question, yeah. Okay. I might get it. I might get it quick. I literally can't even... Wow, I hate when technology fails you. I literally hate when technology fails you. Charge your stuff, friends. Charge your stuff. Did you just call me Jenna, you Bulba? The first thing you do, you come in to stream. Thank God you didn't do it with 60 other people here. Jeez. Like Pokemon Emerald Rogue is a good roguelike that randomly generates. Oh, so like you mean like a fan-made like game. I've heard of different fan-made games, and that'd be fun. I've never played a randomizer. I think it'd be really cool if you beat the Pokemon game or something like that, and then you got access to like a randomizer like Pokemon area, not like areas, because like apparently there's some randomizers. When you go into doors, you'll be spawning at different spots here and there. But Pokemon Randomizer would be fun to have as an upgrade. Charge your stuff. Yeah, I know. I know. Now I'm not going to get Charmander because of it. Oh. But I should go get it. I should go get it. But you know what I'm going to do? I am going to roll myself over there. Oh no. I will be rolling myself over. Whee. Whee. I'm still rolling. I'm still rolling. Oh. All right. I'm coming back. Oh man. You can hear me. I'm still with you guys. I'm back. I'm back. They usually have like the top view. You go through rooms and get upgrades. Other times they can be open world. I like anything that's like dungeony, where it's like a role. So like if you want an armor set, or you want again, you get like one specific item, and it's like RNG, so you have to complete the same thing over and over every time. That'd be kind of hype. That'd be hype. Okay, that's charging with my battery pack. The Maisie Ray. What's up, Hunter? The shiny with no shinies. What's up, what's up, what's up? Yeah. Hold on. Oh, are we still... Oh, 58% shiny dream team. Uh-oh. Maybe I can come up with a cool overlay if we do, though. That'd be cool. If we did that, I could do a cool overlay. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? We'll make that work. But again, we're going to vote on stream. So whatever happens on stream is like final say. I'm surrounded by idiots. No. Again, we were just talking about Spaceballs last stream. And then the first thing that comes to my mind is that quote. You caught a new Pokemon today. Ah, which one? I was still looking for the... Again, the Ditto. I can't get a Ditto to save my life. There's an event right now with a costumed Ditto that can have 2 different hats and can be shiny with a background. Not a Drillbur. He has a hat, so Ditto. Did you get Ditto? That's sick. I wonder if there's any Dittos on my house right now. House? I don't own this apartment. My apartment. I'm sorry for lying. Most of my Dittos I found have actually been through the Cantonian starters, which I'm so tired of by now. Because, like, we've had them for over a month. We've had them for over a month. It's insane. Okay, nothing there. I got a Meryl on my house. Apartment. Why do I keep saying that? Carter! My brother got a shiny Ditto the day before the event. Oh, no. So does he think his luck just disappeared because he got literally the non-costume a day before? I'm so sorry. Dang. Dang. See, now I just have Meryl. I have 2 more chances. I have a Scyther on my house, and I've got... Is it another? Oh, I got Bulbasaur. I'll get a Bulbasaur in Pokemon Go before I get a Bulbasaur in FireRed and LeafGreen. Even if I went for that. I want the costume. The crazy thing is that the backgrounder in me wants them both. I want the background shiny Ditto because I already have like 3 shiny Dittos. I remember when that released. I think it was Go Tour. I think it was Go Tour. You got a free one. That was so hype. And then I played a couple events. Let's see what I got here. Ditto. So I got to go through all mine. I think I'm around 35 checks and no shiny. 35 checks and no shiny. But I am at 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 shiny Dittos in Pokemon Go. Not bad. Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we are 10 away from 2,400 encounters. I want a shiny Murkrow in Pokemon Go, but I'm struggling to get one. Murkrow, I've been plagued with Murkrow because it's so, like, they're usually around. They're not hard. And I usually get them all the time. How many Murkrow do I have? Like, I'd love to give these away. Murkrow. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 shiny Murkrows. And my first ever Murkrow was in 2019. 2019. Sometimes Murkrow, there's been a couple times where I believe it is, it might not be a boosted shiny, but for me apparently it is. I sometimes would be like, oh, this will probably be shiny, and it was, and I'm like, it's kind of like, what's that, Clam Pearl? Is it Clam Pearl? Yeah, that's a boosted shiny, and like sometimes you can just predict you're gonna get those. You just got a Ditto with a hat from field research. You probably did the timed research, right? Because I learned today that Ditto is actually not in research through the Pokestops. I had win 3 raid tasks. I had 3 of them. And it only gave me Dragonite and a Snorlax. So I'm like, or sorry, Lapras. With backgrounds, I think that's the thing they're guaranteed. But it kind of annoyed me. It kind of annoyed me. Because I want Ditto with this hunt. But they're making you go out and just slowly catch things, right? Because you can quick catch for Ditto. I'd recommend doing Kyurem, but what I've been doing is when I drive around, I just play or like drive to work and drive to the gym. I just have my Pokeball going, catching for me. And I catch some Dittos, but when you are just catching for your own purposes, I don't know if you guys have it or if it's a glitch for me, but in my journal, if I go back and look at what Pokemon have run away and all that, it'll show you the image of the Pokemon and then it said ran away. For me, it doesn't even show the Pokemon that ran away. It just shows an empty square. So I believe that's the glitch. You have a shiny Slowpoke with a hat from Detective Pikachu event a year or 2 ago. I ended up trading for a Detective Pikachu, and that's one of the hard, like, Pikachus can be one of the hardest Pokemon to come by, let alone the rarest. I'm still looking for a shiny Ash Hat Pikachu, and I'm still looking for a shiny Black Fragment Hat Pikachu. The Libre one, I would just have to be so lucky that somebody had an extra because they do PvP. You can only get it through PvP. I still need to find someone to trade Kadabra and Graveler with to evolve them so I don't need so many candies. Fair. Yeah. But aren't they only 100? I mean, don't get me wrong. 100 candies is 100 candies. But you probably would have had a good shot this last 30th anniversary event with all the Cantonian Pokemon that were spawning. That probably would have been one of your go-tos. But all those Pokemon, like Slowpoke will eventually come back through like a Community Day Classic or something, because it had one, right? Did it have one? Maybe it didn't. I thought Slowpoke was... I thought it had one. I could be wrong. But eventually you think like Geodude will. But remember... Score Bunny Community Day is this weekend, and now that I'm at level 77, I gotta do 500 research tasks. I need to get 400 hearts for my buddy. Usually with Community Days, you could like just literally go around to like a downtown area with a lot of stops, and I'm gonna try to grind out some field research. 100 max raids took me way too long. No, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. I saved up a bunch of max particles that had 800, you know, like converted 800 particle itself. And I just did a bunch of Pikachu the last couple days. $900 is not enough to buy a stupid working car. Yeah, you would probably get... You'd probably have enough to buy a scooter and probably get you around for that price. Yeah, it's like normally a couple $1,000s to get like a beater, and like, I mean, the beater's been beaten, right? Slowpoke did have a comp. I thought so. I just don't know why I couldn't put my head to it. Because I think the Galarian Slowpoke came out with it, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, there goes the fire truck. Can you hear it? I can buy an ATV, but a car, 3K min, and I have to drive to NB? What's NB? To me, that would sound like New Brunswick. I don't know. Okay, here. This probably has enough juice. Does it have enough juice? I mean, it should. Yay! It works! Okay, give me 2 seconds. I was talking so much gossip about Happy Ambi. Oh my god. I was talking so much about Happy Ambi. I'm trying to lip read. I think he said your mom. I did say mom at one point. I did. Unmute, unmute. Do you want me to go back on mute now? It's crazy that we got 860 views. That's insane. And we got another subscriber, so thank you so much for subscribing tonight. Unfortunately, there's been no yellow Charmanders. There's no yellow Manders. I must go to Delu. Hope you get it at 999k. Who does this guy think he is? This Happy Ambi guy. What? So rude. So rude. I hope we don't get it at 999k. I hope we get it at 998k. Some of them are me having to restart stream every time I look at anything else on my phone, or it'd be like so far behind. Is it because you like text or something, you close the app and then come back in? Because yeah, I think you have to refresh it every time. depending on what service you have with a provider of telecommunications, I know if I watch short streams, it'll stay open on my phone and I can like use other apps at the same time, some of them. As long as I'm not watching a video. If it's like texting, it's probably good. But yeah, like I don't have a PC, so I dropped a pic in the Discord. I'll check the Discord in a bit. Yeah. For sure. I try not to look at my phone during stream, but if it's super, super cool, yeah, why not? Why not? I got my phone silent, so that's why. I usually silence it just so I'm not distracted. Okay. I want the yellow mander. I don't think I've put this much time into streams and not getting a shiny. It's just crazy to think that when it does happen, if it happens, there is an effect that happened where we hit a shiny frame in this game, and that's just probably the coolest feeling ever. It's a lot of time put into a hunt, but look, we're going to be doing a shiny Dream Team adventure. If that's the case, we're going to cut down on a lot of hunting. So it's not going to be per route. It's literally going to be just you shinies. So right away, we might have to shiny hunt. We might have to shiny hunt at least one other Pokemon to get us through Misty and to get us through possibly even Brock. Because I can't use anything other than shinies. And I imagine we could over-level it at one point. We could over-level it, and then maybe if it obeys us, we can do it that way. But I know it's going to be a hard challenge. Imagine if he had Steelix. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice. Do you want to give a nickname? No. I wish you could just turn that off as well. There's never a time that I will want to nickname my Pokemon ever. So, never, ever, 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 ever. I keep forgetting to press B instead of A. My motion is just to press A until that particular part where we see this receive the Charmander and then press B. I've got it down to like a science. I only named my Dittos so I remember what they were pretending to be when I caught them. Ah, that's a smart idea, actually. I've never... Not that I would do it, but I've heard of some silly names, but that's actually a smart way to organize particular Dittos. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Nothing there. You have returned. Nice. Wait, is my stream lagging? Weird. Yeah, apparently it is. I don't know why. It's been so long since I started a new game in any version of Pokemon that I can't even remember what's in the grass inside town Bellsprout, Oddish. Rattata and Pidgey. If you went south of Kanto, you could find yourself a Bellsprout. A Bellsprout. And then once you turn left at Viridian City, you can get like Nidoran, you can get, I think, Mankey. Go up past Viridian. I think you can get a rare spawn Pidgeotto. Probably wrong. But more Pidgeys, more Rattatas. I think you can get Weedle. But then you go into Viridian Forest. You can get, what? Metapod, Caterpie, Beedrill, Kakuna, Weedle, Bulbasaur, Pikachu. I think. Nerd? I mean, I'd be a nerd if I remembered that all right. What does shiny Pidgey look like? I wouldn't label it... I'd label it like a brownish gold kind of color. It's not, like, great. But we're gonna have to pick a dream team. That's scary. I feel like Dragonite has to be on our dream team. But you get Dragonite at Saffron, right? So we would have to pick something kind of not right at Route 1, but we're going to have to get another... We're going to have to get another shiny. Like, no, it's... Pidgey's like a fine shiny. But it's basic. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. There's Yonifer. It's an okay shiny. It's just not the best. Pidgeot's fine. Yeah, Dratini is in the game corner. So the cool thing about Dratini is we can do Dratini and Porygon at the same time as long as I can afford the money for it. So that'll be a little bit of a grind itself before we shiny hunt. But that's fine. That's fine. So Dratini would be cool. I mean, a Hitmonchan or a Hitmonlee would be really fun. I feel like that would be cool. And they're resets, right? So that's easy. Dratini's a reset. What else would we want? I mean, Starmie could be cool. I mean, obviously, Mewtwo will be on my list of shiny hunts, but trying to think here. What would be fun? Do people still like Execute? I don't hate Execute. Execute's got a good shiny. People, I think, get into the groove of saying things are kind of bad once we've seen them forever. So that could be another eerie spell that this AJ guy comes in and bursts. We put eerie spells on ourselves to... Once we've seen it a billion times, we're just like, eh. But in realism, it's still probably good shinies. What's this AJ Foster guy doing? He missed the big blow up of stream too. Dang. Salad? I could use one. Yeah, I've got about 1,500 chances that I'm just waiting to all purge at the same time. Pizza rolls? Yeah, you were probably eating pizza rolls, guy, and that's why you missed stream. How dare you? Who do you think you are? You were asleep, sure. Because if you were asleep, you'd be watching my stream. Because I put you to sleep. Nice try. Okay. Scyther? Oh, Scyther would be fun. Scyther would be fun. I'm even thinking, like, do I want, like, an Arcanine when we get the Cinnabar? I don't know. I mean, Gengar would be fun. Gengar would be fun. Baldy Gen? That guy owes me money. Okay. Oh no, another gun! Maybe I am tired. Maybe I am tired. Oh no. Well, we're at 2,466. So, like, we could do Dragonite, Charizard. We're gonna need something before like Saffron, I'd imagine. But at the same time, I forget if you gotta progress through the story, but if you got to Vermilion City, can you go to Saffron, or is one of those like guards or whatever blocking you and you have to beat the gym? I forget. Abra. Alakazam would be really hype. But isn't it really, like, imagine we got this shiny and it just disappeared? Ah, that'd probably annoy me. I'd love to do the Safari Zone as well. I'd love to do the Safari Zone as well. You had Charizard, Scyther, Pidgeot, Sandslash, and Steelix. And that's all I remember about the last time I played console Pokemon. Well, we wouldn't be able to get Steelix probably until after we did the Elite Four here, I imagine. You can hunt it in the game corner. Abra? Oh. Oh. I imagine Eevee would be cool, but, I mean, I like Umbreon and Espeon. I don't necessarily need Jolteon, Vaporeon. You know what I mean? Flareon? Nah. But I guess we're going to be doing a hunt in the game corner no matter what. We could do fossils for a rock type. For fighting type, you know, like Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. It didn't matter to me which one it is. Yeah, at this rate right now, it's a 56% Shiny Dream Team Adventure. So if you haven't voted in the poll, go vote. Your vote matters. If only a yellow lizard showed up. Hey, what's going on? Awa! What up, what up, what up? We're just still on the grind, buddy. Still on the grind. But like I said, we're gonna take a break on the weekend and fix this weird rhythm of getting no shinies. Weird, right? We're gonna do a ZA break. We're gonna do a ZA break. I'm not the biggest fan of the Diglett choice, to be honest with you. Lapras. I forget how to do Lapras. I imagine it's wild, right? Not guaranteed. That'd be cool. You're less than 50 away from the Galar decks. Well, maybe there's some mons that we can able to help you with. I hit 8,200 today in the morning. I'm over odds now. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Like I said, I wish there was a certain odd in this game that you knew, even if it was 8,192. I would literally play the game knowing I would get it. It wouldn't really be a bother to me. It would just be my time. But the fact that you're not guaranteed it at a certain 8,192 odd sucks. So far it's Scyther, Abra, Dragonite, and Lapras. Well, I'm going to leave it to a vote. I'm going to leave it to a vote. And I'll figure out a voting system. Jen, what do you want, AJ? You AJ person. Doot, 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 doot. You are bald? Well, nobody's bald. Nobody's bald here. No John is. Let's just say that. If there's another John in here that is, it's the way she goes, bud. It's the way she goes. I support all the balds except for me. Yeah, I get it. My name is John. Jennifer. Jennifer. So drop your suggestions in chat. I might do like a YouTube poll series, like a bracket, and we'll come up with like a dream team that way. Because remember, it's gonna take us probably forever to get this. If it is going to odds, and imagine it goes to odds, this will take forever, and we'll have a lot of time to come up with shinies together. Ninetales? Ah, Ninetales would actually be really good. I know Rapidash is something I would not want. I mean, Nidoqueen or Nidoking would be cool. We have tons of options. Snorlax. Ah. We could do Farfetch'd as well. I mean, it's probably bad, but... like I said, Starmie would be very cool for me. We have tons of cool Kantonian Pokemon to choose from, but problem is that we can only choose 6 for our dream team. And then obviously I'll come out with like a better layout. It'd be cool if I can set up the dual one, the horizontal and the shorts in one format. Because if I can do that, then I could come up with a really cool layout. I'm going to catch Squirtle and Bulbasaur. Hopefully one's a Ditto. Oh, it is. Come on. Oh... it's just a regular Ditto, but it has a background. Ew, Gento? Oh no, that is not Kanto. Robbie! Hey mate, have you played Pokemon Sword and Shield Ultimate Plus? I did not know such thing existed. What is that? Do I include Charizard in my dream team? Yes, I would. I would. If only I had my other account, I could have got a second check for this Ditto, because it's not working out. I am so over. I'm kidding. I'm not over odds even yet. Okay, hold on. What am I doing again? Counter. That's right. We're 8 away from 2,500 encounters. It's a hack ramen GBA style. I just finished playing. I think anything that has like Gen 8 and Gen 9 as like a sprite in an old game, like Gen 1, 2, 3, or 4, like hell yeah, that's sick. You can get like a Chen Pao or something like that. Oh, cool. That'd be nice. No, we're stuck shiny hunting like weird people we are. Like the weird people we are. It's hard for me to like do anything else when I know we need to like just get encounters. I genuinely wish this is like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where you got 3 checks at the same time. You could have checked Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita all at the same time. 3 checks for 1 reset. That is great. Everything's gonna start with Gen now. How did that even originate again? Calling me Jen and Jenna? I forget. Okay. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Hot damn. Well, the best part is I could sleep in like, what, 25 minutes today? You got a shiny Totodile. Oh man, see, if Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out and we had the option to do it, I would love to do that game as well in a similar concept. Because right now, Shiny Dream Team is still winning. But I would love to pick or check 3 starters all at once. That'd be my favorite thing ever. We're at 2,500. 2,500 encounters. I said something like you're bald Jen, Ken, Ben, or whatever your name is. And what, did I say Jen? Did I give myself the own name? Dorky, not Dorty. Ugh. Oh, man. Okay. These are 2 checks. Happy saying check snap now. It's going to be like a filter of like me with... well, yeah, literally that. Watch. What? This guy got a shiny Dratini and he didn't let us watch him play? What? Guys, look. I totally caught a shiny Dratini. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I totally just caught that. Trainer memo, says John. Nice. Dude. What? No way. Now here's the thing, happy Ambi person. Are you evolving it to Dragonite or do you leave it Dratini in that game? I said something like you're bald, though. Oh, no, I read that. Nice. What? Did you get a starter, or did you just go right for a Dratini? This person, not even streaming it. Ugh, what are we going to do with him? He better have been streaming, and I just didn't know because my everything's on Do Not Disturb mode. So, like, if you needed me for an emergency, the only way you'd be able to contact me is through stream. I evolved my shiny to Dragonite. It's a beauty. I believe I would do the same. Yeah, it's like Charmander. Such a good shiny. I'll take like a minute to enjoy it, and then, well, not even a minute. It's not like training in these games or like throwing XL candy on it, you know? Grinding in this game is going to be a grind. But I would love to do a Let's Play. I'm going to think about that. I don't know. I think it would be fun. For me, I can't wait to do trainer battles in this game because I loved and hated back in the day. When you do a super effective attack, you know the Pokemon's dead. But it's slowly draining and it stops and slowly goes. Loved that back in the day. I can't wait for Red's music when you battle your rival at the end. It was so epic. It's hard to XP grind in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah, like back in the day, what you had to find was like the bigger Pokemon, like Chanseys and all that, and that gave you the best XP possible. And EXP share. But I'm trying to think. I feel like there's an EXP share here, or was it you have to send out the Pokemon first and then switch to your second one? I forget. What's up, Dovik? How's it going, man? I forget if EXP share is here. I feel like it would be in the big city if it was. I don't know. Maybe in FireRed and LeafGreen they had it, but I don't remember if they did in OG games. Does anybody remember? Does anybody remember? Or, you know what? I will check my phone this one and only time. I will ask ChatGPT. We're already going there today on stream. Does Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen have an EXP share item?
Yes, it does. In Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen, there is an EXP share item. It works a bit differently from later games, though. Once you get it, any Pokemon holding it will gain a share of the experience points from battles, even if they didn't participate. You get it after beating the game's 5th gym, so it's a pretty helpful tool.
Did you say gym or gym?
Ah, good catch. I definitely meant gym. So after you beat the 5th gym, you get the EXP share. And
Did I just beat AI?
Exactly. You called me out mid-phrase. I appreciate the catch. It's always good to be precise. If anything else feels off or you have more questions, I'm here.
Can you say gym again?
Of course. I'll say it clearly. It's gym, like the Pokemon gyms where you battle the leaders. So once you beat the 5th gym, you get the EXP share.
Yeah, but now I want you to say it the way you said it the first time.
Ah, got it. So the first time I said it, I actually said gym with a slight slip, but it was a bit off. Like gym. I'll keep it consistent now, though. Gym, exactly as intended.
10-4. Thank you.
You're very welcome. If anything else comes up, whether it's Pokemon or something totally different, just let me know.
I can't believe I'm smarter than AI. What? No way. Wow. I feel like that's a clippable moment on stream. I feel like that's a clippable moment. How does the AI mess up? That's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. That's so funny. Did you see they did a study that proved that AI is coded to always side with you when you ask it questions like, my partner said I'm toxic, but am I? It's not allowed to give opinions like that. Yeah. Potato, you're a potato. Clanker, rage bait, because it's AI, it's stupid. It's pretty stupid. I can't believe it said Gim and it realized and didn't correct itself. I had to say something for it to be corrected. That's what I don't get. If I was AI, I'd be like, hey, sorry I messed up. It's actually pronounced Jim, but they wouldn't have said that. Alright, well, after the 5th gym then. So, we're gonna have to grind until then. I love AI, bro. It's... Since I got... How about this? I was against it at first because, you know, it's replacing a lot of things, but I realized how useful as a tool it is. So, yeah, I mean, I'm into it. Yeah, and well, here's the thing. No, our AI bot Jenna roasted AJ. Roasted AJ. Our first ever Chat GPT experience on stream. Apparently, people like the bot knew me, but not AJ. So, I guess you used a gimmick on the AI. What do you mean? What do you mean, a gimmick? Do 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 do. Oh, that was a good remix. That was a very good remix. I will ask it, like, can I sub milk in this recipe? And it will be like, you can totally do that. And then sub the butter out. And I'm like, stupid Gemini. All right, let's try that. Okay, what's something we can fool the AI again with? You know what? I wonder if it knows how to pronunciate all the cities. All the cities in the Gen 1 game, Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen. Oh, gimmick? It was a joke? Oh, you nailed it. I just didn't pay attention. Can you pronounce all the gyms that are in the Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green game?
Absolutely. So in FireRed and LeafGreen, the gyms in order are first Pewter City Gym with the Rock-type leader Brock, second Cerulean City Gym with the Water-type leader Misty, third Vermilion City Gym with the Electric-type leader Lieutenant Surge, fourth Celadon City Gym with the Grass-type leader Erica, fifth Fuchsia City Gym with the Poison-type leader Koga, sixth Saffron City Gym with the Psychic-type leader Sabrina, seventh Cinnabar Island Gym with the Fire-type leader Blaine, and finally, 8th gym is the Viridian City Gym with the ground-type leader Giovanni.
Did you say thy instead of the?
Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I meant to just say the 8th gym is the Viridian City Gym. Thanks for catching that. I'll keep it clear next time.
Am I smarter than an AI?
Well, I think you and I are good at different things. You've got a ton of real-world knowledge, intuition, and creativity, while I'm here to help process info fast or recall facts. So I'd say we make a pretty good team.
Hell yeah. What are the odds of getting 2 female Charmanders back-to-back in FireRed and LeafGreen while resetting?
Good question. So in FireRed and LeafGreen, Charmander has a 12.5% chance of being female, basically a 1 in 8 chance. So to get 2 females in a row, you multiply those probabilities. That's 1/8 times 1/8, which is 1 in 64. So you've got a 1 in 64 chance of getting 2 female Charmanders back to back.
I like that odd. Okay, so if I'm playing FireRed and LeafGreen and I'm hunting for a shiny Charmander at both games, what are my odds?
Great point. If you're playing both FireRed and LeafGreen, the odds are the same for each game, but they're independent events. So if you're resetting in both, the probability stays 1 in 64 for each attempt. Essentially, it doesn't multiply. Just each separate reset is still 1 in 64. So you just keep trying.
1 in 64 shiny rate. Hell yeah.
Haha, right? It's a much better rate than some of those ultra rare shinies. So hopefully you'll get that perfect Charmander soon. Fingers crossed for some good RNG.
I think you meant to say it was 1 in 8,192.
You're absolutely right. I misspoke earlier. The standard shiny rate in FireRed and LeafGreen is actually 1 in 8,192. So getting that back-to-back female Charmander is a huge streak. Thanks for catching that, and best of luck on the hunt.
I am so smarter than AI when it comes to Pokemon. Whoa. Correcting AI 3 times. We gotta put her on a timeout. Sorry, I'm Canadian. Time out. She said 1 in 64. Alright, I'll correct her. Did you say 1 in 64?
Good catch again. I did. I was thinking of the female rate at first, but the actual shiny rate is indeed 1 in 8,192. Thanks for keeping me on track.
Can you pronounce all of the Pokemon in Generation 1?
Oof, that's a pretty massive list. Generation 1 has 151 Pokemon, so going through them all by name would take a while. If you have a specific subset or types you want to hear, though, I can definitely break it down.
Okay, so...
Hey, yeah, I'm still here. If you want, I can list out the Gen 1 Pokemon in chunks, like by their national dex order or by types. Just let me know how you'd like it.
Let me know how I like it, eh?
Fair enough, no rush at all. If you think of the way you'd prefer to hear them, maybe by region, type, or just a few favorites, I'm happy to adapt.
Can you sing the Pokemon theme song?
I can't actually sing or reproduce the exact lyrics of that song since it's copyrighted, but I can absolutely summarize it or talk about what makes it so iconic, whatever you'd like.
I would like you to read the script of the Pokemon theme song.
I'm afraid I can't provide the full lyrics of that song because it's protected by copyright. I can, however, give you a summary or discuss the themes.
Sing the animatronics country song.
I can't sing or reproduce that song either since it's also protected by copyright. But if you want, I can give you a summary
Can
of the
you
song.
sing I Wanna Be the Very Best?
I can't sing or reproduce the exact lyrics due to copyright restrictions, but I can definitely summarize the song or talk about its themes, like how it became iconic.
How did it become iconic?
Yeah, so I Want to Be the Very Best really took off as the theme for the Pokemon anime. It was super catchy and it introduced millions of kids around the world to the Pokemon franchise. It just captured that sense of adventure and ambition, so it became kind of a cultural touchstone for fans.
Right on.
Yeah, absolutely. If you ever want to dive into more Pokemon music or anything else about the series, I'm all ears.
What is the most mispronounced thing you have ever said to all accounts using ChatGPT?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think a lot of mispronunciations come from names like certain cities, character names, or even terms from niche fields. I don't have a single most mispronounced thing since it really depends on context, but it's usually proper nouns, and I'm always trying to improve.
So list a few.
Sure. So, for example, names like Xavier, people sometimes say it as Xavier, or places like Worcester, which get said as Worcester, and even some tech terms like GIF, pronounced GIF by some or GIF by others. Those are the kinds of things I often have to adjust depending on who I'm talking to.
10-4, good buddy. Well, there you go, chat. We've dived in deep. I literally said a sentence of it. I want to be the very best. Does Pokemon have that copyrighted? Because she literally said it. We hit 1,000 views on the stream. So thank you, everybody. That's awesome. Animaniacs? I mean, I'd have to, like, I have to visualize it. I can't visualize it. Nimesh, hey, what's going on, man? Hopefully you're doing good. Playing some FireRed and LeafGreen. But I'll tell you this, chat. We are running out of time. We have 3 minutes left on Strem. 3 minutes left on Strem. And once again, no Slizzard. What is going on? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, though. It's been fun. I hope when I go to bed tonight and then people, you know, bombard me with messages tomorrow, I want to see that some people got the shinies. The Warner brothers and their Warner sister, how dare they? And yeah, Instagram and Discord, if you guys want to join that side of our offline community, join. It's fun. It's free. It's totally free. Red received the Squirtle from Professor Oak. Heathens. But remember, tomorrow is going to be my day off. And then we will be back for a stream on Friday. Friday. And I might have a special stream Saturday. That'll be the ZA Shiny Challenge. But we'll see what happens with that, right? We'll see what happens. But thank you for that 1,000 views. You guys have been really cool today. We were peaking at 60 viewers at one point, which is insane. And thank you for all the likes on the stream. I don't know what we hit, but I can imagine you guys probably helped me out. You probably helped me out. Uh-oh, now I gotta hear my own voice. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Okay, you know what I could have done? I could have just refreshed this. Oops. Whoops. 15. All right. I appreciate that. Thank you. Why do I never wear a wig? Why would I ever wear a wig? And it looks like Shiny Dream Team Adventure is taking the spot right now for our playthrough. Dang. Dang. Now we gotta come up with a dream team. Hot damn. I like that. I like it. Okay. But we got no Charmander today. Again, what is this? We're at 2,542 encounters. La Hoosers. Yeah, somebody has to join the Discord today. If you're not on the Discord, you got to join right now. One person. That is our goal. One stream, one Discord member. Completely free. Costs nothing, and then you get to make fun of me off stream. Everybody's favorite gift from John. But this is the end of stream. It is 1:46. John's got to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching the stream again. Thank you for the likes. If you're listening in the future, don't forget to like and sub if you made it through this, or you're just skipping around, just chilling, maybe watching this while you're doing your own hunt. This is the last 2 encounters. Farewell, my friends, and 1,000 views. Hell yeah. It is 1 hour and 46 minutes. Yeah, it went by really quick. It went by super quick. All right, here we go. Last 2. I lied. These are the last 2. Thank you so much for hanging out. This is going to be a double yellow Charmander. Right now. Here, right now. Right now, here, right now. Right now, here, 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 here. Right. 3, 4, 1. Damn. Thanks, guys and gals, for an awesome time. It was 1:46 a.m. Like, no, I would not do this if at that time. All right, everybody. The stream has ended. Just kidding. Stalled on you. Peace.